Attention, attention, attention. All Walmart shoppers, all Walgreens hookers, all CVS long ass paper receipt holders, Metro Day pass holders and stolen Smart Trip cards, Sunday brunch boot ladies, Atlanta Mortal Kombat Street Fighters, all COVID restricted house party hoedowns, cause you know you should be keeping your distance. Tops, bottoms, verse, DL, trade, queens, straights, sexually confused.
Go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to start the show. Let's go.
Oh shit, the show's about to start. It's 9 p.m. Girls, get on this show now.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta hit me up. I'm prison when I beat it up. Go play. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta
bend that shit.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. 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 How I body that? Ate it up and gave it back. Gave it for good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Talking like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress and he felt like he almost tasted that. No, eat it up. Go play. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta hit me up. I'm prison when I'm absent. Speaking when I'm not there. All them bitches scary, can I call them?
Bend that shit.
Crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, body 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 crazy, curvy, wavy, body crazy, curvy, wavy, body crazy, curvy, wavy, body crazy, curvy, wavy.
What?
Yaddy, body, yaddy, 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 body, yaddy, body, yaddy, 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 body, yaddy, body, yaddy, 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 body, yaddy, body, yaddy, body crazy, curvy, wavy, body crazy, curvy, wavy, body crazy, curvy, wavy.
They call me lighter.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. 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 Body crazy, body curvy, wavy, yaddy, big titties, body little waist, yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Beat it up, 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 beat it up. Body crazy, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Curvy, wavy, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Big titties, beat it up, little waist. Body crazy, big titties, little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, body crazy, big titties, little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, body crazy, little waist. Curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy.
Hey yo, bend that shit.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Body how I body that. Ate it up and gave it back. Gave you for good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Talking like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that
call
dress and
me
you feel like he almost
lighter,
tasted that. Eat it up. Go play. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta hit me up. I'm prison when I'm absent. Speaking when I'm not there. All them bitches scary.
Hi everybody, how y'all doing? It's Spicy and Saucy tonight, Wednesday 9 o'clock.
Hi.
So we do the same thing that we do at the end of the show. We usually mute it and we start talking so y'all can get on board and be like, y'all can't hear you. I can't hear you.
We just gotta make sure y'all
We're just trying to get your attention. That's all it is just to get your attention, and it worked. So with that said, I'm Gabriel.
Mammy.
And we about to spicy and sauce you up today because yes, these topics today are hot. Woo! We're gonna talk about, and if we can get our special guest on board, baby.
Yes, sound thanks.
If he can get on board, y'all gonna get a treat today. How y'all doing today? Let's go say hello to everybody. We have got Jeffrey in the house. Rashad Jenkins, how you doing?
Hey,
DK
hey.
Ray, what's up?
Oh, Gabriel Sanchez on here too. That's me.
Shit.
I know her. Brandon Blake, how you doing? Who else we got in here? Oh, we got a lot of people just popping up. Gabriel Griffith is in the hey chat. Oh my God. So extra. Anyways, Byron's in the house. He never likes to say hello, but he's here incognito. What's up, Billy Malloy? How you doing?
Hi, Billy. Hi, Michael.
Look, celebrating with my best and favorite drink. Do y'all still don't know what this drink is?
He can keep that shit.
Right. This is my favorite drink. I drink it 3 hours before I go to bed. It's amazing.
Every night.
Every night. It's amazing. Love it. Makes me feel great. I lose like 2 pounds just in the morning when I wake up. It's already boom. Bam.
Out.
Gone.
All of them.
All of it. And I drink a lot of water too, but that's like, I don't need it because look.
Hello. So tell the people what this is that I could never do.
This is Crystal's hot sauce. Louisiana Crystal hot sauce.
Literally straight hot sauce.
Straight up hot sauce. Like
In a glass.
You see how thick
that
it
he
is?
drinking.
That's it. Look. It's
Oh,
so good.
hell no. Never.
It's
I
delicious.
could never.
Baby, makes your hair grow.
I could
Makes
never.
everything tight and right. So the way shit puckers up when you get hot sauce.
Thanks,
it's
Chanel.
good. How you doing, Chanel? Hi, Kevin Ray 4. Come on, look at
Hi,
Byron
Kevin.
showed up. He said hello. AJ King showed up.
Hi, AJ.
Woo! These topics today.
Parmesan.
These topics today. I think we just need to get started right away.
Let's get it. I'm ready.
We need to get started right away. So the first one is the biggest one that we need to talk about. Woo! Posting on Facebook what is okay and what is not okay, not based on Facebook, not based on Facebook rules,
Okay, based on what?
based on our gay standards. You know them girls, like what you should and should not do on Facebook. What do y'all think about all these damn postings lately? Like, let's say, what about all these postings about GoFundMe? What about these postings about, like, Lord, my mama's sick. Can y'all pray for me?
I mean,
First of all, I'm not going to go to YouTube or to Facebook and ask people to pray for me. I'm going to ask my friends. I'm going to call them up. Yo, my mom's dying, or my friend's dying, or my sister was something. I'm going to come up. Can you please pray? Because I don't know what else to do. I'm like, I'm not about to post it on Facebook.
Yeah, true.
And tell people, like, who?
Yeah, I'm not really.
They're going to
that
put the
big.
little prayer hands and then go back to work.
Right.
Like, they're not even going.
Right. I'm not that big at posting stuff for people to feel sorry for me or saying, oh, you know,
Right.
like it's just people do it very.
Right. And then no, the worst is
excessively.
if like y'all, like, I don't know what's happening. I'm missing people. Venmo, Gabriel Online, Cash at me here.
Yeah.
Cause you ever seen those posts when people do that?
People want $1 for anything.
Honestly, they do. They do want $1.
Cash App, like.
Oh my God, I'm getting to work and suddenly I got a low tire, but I only got like $2 in my account. I need somebody to cash at me like immediately so I can possibly, and then you get like $1,200.
Oh, what I don't really is
Because you know how many people see the damn post and then they think they're giving you $10, but like 100 people saw it and gave you like,
right.
you know
Or
how
the
that
birthday things. Like I know you know, like
Happy birthday.
I would ask everybody, okay, here go my Cash App.
Yes,
It's my
on your
birthday today.
birthday.
Everybody send me some money. Like, how many people on Facebook do you really know? Like,
right. And did you
like,
even
asking everybody
even
on
wait
your
for people to
Facebook
say
friend
happy
send you
birthday
some
first?
money? I'm not sending random people my money because you my Facebook friend.
Right. All right. Let's see what way people are commenting about this. They feel a certain way.
Times
What's
are
going
hard.
on?
Times ain't that fucking
No,
hard.
who said times
I'm
hard?
saying that fucking
Rashad
hard.
said KK.
And if it is, you need to do something more than Facebook posts.
What do you mean not the hot sauce? The hot sauce is good. It's good for me. I like tight. Oh, AJ, you talking too much. Look, Bill Malone, I know, Billy. You don't like hot sauce. I know.
No, me either.
Let's see.
Can't do it.
Everybody say hi. How you doing? Corby said, I say a prayer for your booty hole.
Hello.
Look, you ain't got to say one because,
his booty hole used to it though.
yeah, my booty hole is nice. And you know what? God is really good with me because what I get in this booty hole is a lot more than what you can say for yourself. So you ain't got to say prayer for me. Just pray for yourself that your booty hole gets as good as mine. All right, Corby. Jeffrey said, thirst traps are not okay and too much personal info, but hey, to each its own. Right.
It's not okay for somebody that don't like you that you're interested in, but I mean, some people like that shit.
Right.
So even if they're interested in a person, some people don't mind that. Like
The thirst traps?
yeah. Like
Honestly, if you're single.
But to me, that wouldn't attract me for somebody to always thirst trap me. You know, that would make me be like, oh, this might be the one for
like,
me.
They like looking at it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's basically it. I don't know if you
and doing it to it, and that's it.
But I do believe people DM them. Don't you think people DM them?
I mean, that's the purpose of them.
Right. And then what happens if they DM? Like, are you just randomly gonna go, "What's up? Hey, how you doing?" Do you run back and go see the post and see what this person
and
looks like?
Everybody DM you on your ass pic. Like, what do you respond to everyone? Do you say like, who do you know to
or
like
do you make a list and then go look at their Facebook to see who they fucking really are?
Five pictures or more. You need 5 pictures.
I need to see what you really look like. Right. Because that's what be happening.
And a full body, please.
And info. A lot of people put on info. Like they put on their dental records and shit. You ain't gotta do all that.
No.
We ain't gotta post like how much we make a month, where we work at.
Anybody time for that?
Because some people just be posting where they work.
That
And
mean
even videos of themselves working there.
That mean you doing that to cover something else.
Ooh. And EK said, "Heavenly Father who GoFunds me, Howard be his name. Howard be his name, not Howard." Look, honestly, we know about that. Billy Malloy said, "Oh wait, it jumped. We got the comments coming in. We got a lot of comments coming in. All right, here we go. I don't care about people needing support, but Cash App for birthdays, trash."
Exactly.
Now,
I agree with that.
If you really need support, though, you really would go to your friends, though. Like,
exactly.
I don't know if you post it on Facebook because there's a lot of people that don't like really talk to you like that
and
on
you
Facebook,
have 1,000
and then you're gonna ask
Facebook
money.
friends that you don't know and haven't seen before, and they're gonna send you money.
Right. And Jeffrey said times are hard though. Oh, are they for you, Jeffrey? Oh. Tell us about it. Are they hard for you? What's going on? Is it because of that elbow shot? I know that had to be like the big thing because they people probably trying to sue you over that. They used to scamming. Gabriel Griffin says they used to scamming and running schemes. That is true though. People happen. We're gonna talk about that. So we're on post. Today's topics are post, shades, and lies. Oh my! Shades and lies. Oh my! Have you ever heard that from?
That's cute. Huh?
It's from The Wizard of Oz. Tigers, lions, and bears. Oh my! That's what it's from. So we just talking about posts. Wait till we get to the other good stuff.
I've had a couple friends went to someone. You know how you get your character. Oh yeah, animation like.
Oh yeah, the caricature.
I know a couple people that paid to get that and never got it, and the person got blocked and stuff after they sent money.
I said
like online.
Yeah, like on Facebook or Instagram. Like they sent the money to get their picture.
But see, they used to
that. They couldn't find the person no more.
Jeffrey said, "I don't judge. I usually try to give to those who I know need it. You never know how much you're blessing people. It's very true, but you should know at least that it's going somewhere right.
Right.
Because like I'm telling you, if I'm giving it to somebody that's scamming somebody else, can you imagine your money helped to scam somebody else?
Exactly.
That I would.
Or went to somebody that's not in need.
But then they use it to go buy PS5. like all these stimulus checks. Billy Malloy said, "Why you got dolphins behind you?" I said, "Dolphins? Oh, they keep disappearing. It keeps changing up. I need to fix that because it's got to do like
we like the water.
Yeah, we like the water and stuff. All right. Jeffrey said, Billy Malloy screensaver. Oh, he answered for it. Chanel said, laugh out loud. Let's see. Robertson, hey, boo. How you doing, Robertson? Miss you.
Hey.
Love that you're here. Dwayne, hey, what's up, Dwayne? Ooh, I've been seeing some of your posts. You a little extra over there, Dwayne. Kevin said, do people really get cash apps for their birthday? They do, though. They really do get cash apps. Cash apps and Venmos.
Yeah.
They get them. And that's how they make their parties. They really do it, and then they go buy a bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, and they're good to go.
That's how they have a grand birthday weekend.
Right. That's exactly how they fund it. EK said, "Heavenly." Oh wait, did you say it again?
That's all.
It went twice.
That's all the bitches that don't really work.
Well, Jeffrey said, Kevin Rayford. Yeah, I know someone who got $766 asking on his Instagram for $1 each. That's what I mean. If you just ask for like, I just need a couple bucks, but then everybody responds.
Exactly.
You know you're going to get a lot of money. And then you're going to scam all that money for nothing.
And some people be thinking, oh, it's just $1. I can send $1.
Right.
I'm gonna run a case.
And if 1,000 people send $1,
that's $1,000 you just got.
That's a cute party.
Look, Stacy Saucy birthday coming up.
Hello.
Honestly, we should do something for the year.
Right.
Yes,
full year.
a full year and do like a big like
Spicy and
bring
Saucy
everybody that's
cash
been
app.
on the show. Not cash.
Spend
Spicy
$1.50.
Spicy Saucy go fuck me. I mean fund me.
Ooh.
Right? A Spicy Saucy
Yes.
go fund me. I mean.
We don't need nobody.
No, please.
We don't need nobody else. We got
Yeah, we don't. You don't need to send that kind of
just
ching.
coins. Just the coins.
Yes, just coins. We don't need the other stuff. All right, he said, please don't post yourself crying about no type of situation because it's gonna be hard to take you seriously. Save those tears. That's true too. When you like really take the time to videotape yourself talking about something and crying.
Like the fact you put so much effort in that to a lie, that's kind of scary.
Right. I think so. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, he said, I dropped thirst traps for my business. Ah, gotcha, bitch. No, look, if it's for the business,
Whose
do
business
it.
is that? Who said that?
Do it. Look, it's somebody's business that's trying to get up in that business. That's what it is. I think it's a collab. It's collaboration.
It works for you.
Are you networking? Is that what you call it, networking? What kind of connections do you have?
Working.
Oh, not networking. Is there such a thing as dick working? No. Networking? Tit work? No, it doesn't go. Okay, let's see. Jeffrey said, I don't mind looking at thirst traps, but I won't take you seriously. You don't mind looking at thirst traps.
How many thirst traps have you
DM'd?
Exactly. Or talked to or met up?
You said you won't take them seriously, but does that mean you won't
entertain
them, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna be like, you bitch, I ain't serious about you, but I'm gonna fuck you.
Exactly.
And be
That's
just
what they for.
just be just as not serious leaving your ass.
Exactly.
That's what I'm gonna like. Courtney still, but the hot sauce though, right? Kevin said, damn, I can barely get a business share. What? Why? No share. Look, this is what we do here at Spicy and Saucy Network. Post about your business and we're going to network. Everybody's going to find out about your business, what it's about.
We got a first-time viewer.
Billy Malloy said, hold up, though. Beginning of COVID, I asked for help on Facebook. No unemployment for 1099s. I got a lot of help. I need it. I'll tell you how much. No, this is very true. I think I actually donated some, Billy. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I think I did. But I agree. Like, that was definitely, and you're like, you do salon, you do hair, so it's based on commission. It's based on the people that show up. So I get that 100%. It's like me not being able to teach my classes at all, not having a place at all. I would have even done the same thing. And if that was my only means of money, that would have been just to at least keep me there until whenever. And especially if people need you and need your service, they're gonna want you to continue doing what you do. So they're gonna help you. So I get that, Billy. That 100%. I agree with you, and that's how it should be done. And you even had a 1099, the whole thing. I get it. Jeffrey said, "Now, if I help you and I see you going to Miami, I'll ask you to pay me back. You can't do that.
You ain't getting them coins back.
How you know it's with your money and not with some? He had money and he just used yours for maybe he needed a diuretic or something.
Oh, I don't know. He needed the outfit for Miami.
No,
okay?
he might have needed the pills. What are those pills called? The ADD. What is it? AID. No, the one to dry that poop up.
What's that?
You
to
know,
dry it up.
Yeah, you know, because he talking. Yeah, Imodium AD. That's what he needed the money probably for. Because if he's going to Miami, it stops your poop up.
So you know, just fucking and fucking.
It slows down your bowel movements. So yeah, he. I guess it's more expensive to buy the Imodium AD than it is to do. She probably needed a whole bunch. If he went to Miami, he needed for the whole week.
He popping pills.
That's why he needed the money. We're making up stuff. We don't know why. Travieso Sin Chavez, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? All right, Antoine Lewis, you better be showing up. Let's see who else. Dwayne said, "Rich ass bitch don't give a fuck about Ninja." Oh. What? Where the money resides. Look, that's where everybody's trying to go. Where the money resides, honestly. Chanel said, Manny Torres, that is all the people that don't really work.
That's what I said. Hello.
What's up, Angela Thompson? How you doing?
Angie.
Hey, LeVar. What's up? Hey, first time viewer. Hey, I heard great things about this. So thank you. Look, I'm so glad you're here because you post, okay? I seen you posting on Code Red. You post mad. I need you to do the same thing.
I'm kind of mad it's your first time, but I'm going to let it go. And thanks for watching.
Right. We love you here. And look, you ain't a first timer to us. We've seen you. We've seen your posts. You're amazing at your posts.
Watching.
You always got really good stuff to say. Look, we're going to take you away from Code Red. Hold on. Dwayne said, where the money resides, where... Wait, you just singing along, aren't you? Jeffrey said, take serious equals relationship date. Oh, that's what he means by saying if he sees somebody, he's not going to take them seriously. He'll say he'll entertain them, but he won't take them seriously. Right. So we were right on. Donovan said, what's with the background? You like it? It's all like floating around and stuff. It's just my Apple TV. I haven't set it to where I need to set it. Can someone please pass me the remote and I can set it to like cute little stuff?
I like being in different,
different
scenery. Yeah. We be in the water, then we in space.
Right, hold on, because everybody be asking about this thing. Right, look, let's do, ooh, these lesbians back here. No, let's make it cute and just make it graphics, Charles. And okay, so now it's just gonna switch up to all kind of different things, all right? Yeah. And that little halo in the back, that's just our lights. Don't worry about that. How you doing, Donovan? I miss you. See you soon. Everybody, that's my godfather, David Donovan. That's my godfather. Kevin Rayford said, I posted my pop-up shop in the group. Yes, come on.
Thank you.
You better
I live for a pop-up.
Yep, networking. What kind of pop-up?
Clothing.
That morning pop-up. That's a good one. That morning pop-up. Yeah, that one. That's what. It's stiff. Stiff. That thing. Ooh, I can't even deny that's like a nail. That just. The way that you know, like a hammer. You need to nail that down. I don't reply or take other traffic seriously. I look and move on. Gotcha, bitch, Dwayne. Pure. Yeah, look. Honestly, Pure's more expensive, so maybe that's what he was buying. Pure. Pure tabs. That's it. David Donovan said, my son would love you with all that with all the what? Chanel. Oh, all the Chanel. You stop it. All right, here we go. People need to be paying attention to the conversation, not the background. I know, but the background is cute. Now it's even cuter. Wait a minute. All right, so that. We talked about that. We were talking about all this posting and stuff. So you say thirst trap's a no.
For me, yeah.
Yeah, thirst trap's a no for you. Now, if you're single, it's okay to thirst trap.
If you want if you just want entertainment and attention.
Okay. What about posting about GoFundMe?
I feel like it has to be real.
Like Billy said.
And
Billy was
current and serious.
Right. And what about people for their birthdays?
A mess.
That's a mess. No. Not for your need, like, I'm really wanting this PS5 and I know I can't get it because my 2 paychecks won't cover the one for the 3, whatever. And I just need like $300 more to make. No, people, no, don't do that. Go work. Right. Look, if you're posting thirst traps, I'm sure one of those thirst traps will get you some dough. Okay? Just charge them a little bit for the free picture. Never say you're doing it for the money or for the sex. Well, I'm giving you a free signed autograph. Here, fuck me, $20. Let's go. Like, do you have to do give something? Look, I'm just saying. For the picture. I'm saying you just for the picture, because remember, you're selling a picture, not your body. Little tip there for the people.
I don't even feel comfortable asking like friends and stuff for money or for anything for my birthday.
Put it on Facebook.
To ask random people that I don't know, that I just know.
I said not only if you really need it and it's in a situation that I can understand. That actually is like seriously. Like for me, what Billy posted now is serious. Like it's real, and I don't take at all. If that's not funny at all, that's not real. That's like something that you really need to talk to your friends and say, hey, everybody, this is what's going on. Anybody kind enough or would like to donate, go ahead and donate to me because I'm just right now without a job until I get myself situated. And that's fair enough. Fair and square. I think that's great. So Kevin Rayford said, y'all should stop by and check me out at Manny Torres. Oh, where at?
I should. Where you at? I live for a pop-up, like I said.
Come on. We'll show up. David Donovan said, Jeffrey, I get distracted by backgrounds. I know he does. Jeffrey Leday said, GoFundMe is fine for genuine causes, but not like that lady who was stuck in Atlanta during. Yeah, I remember that one. Yep. And the people that try to get somewhere and they need like $5. No, girl, no. Real GoFundMe account are good with me. But if y'all trying to fly to Miami to pussy pop on a handstand, bitch, kick rocks. Unless you're trying to send the money to get the person over there. If it's somebody, because that's happened, bitch, I'll fly you over here, and they pay the money, and you know these old folks like to do that, and then they pay for that little tight young pussy. So that's what I'm saying. Hello, I'm back, ladies. Yes, John Morales, he said, I'm back. Billy Miller said, I don't mind trans folk posting for. Now that's two. I don't mind that either. I don't mind trans folks posting for surgery because surgery is extremely expensive, and to me, that is something that they need. They need. It's not a want. It is a need. For me, you lived all this time without it, and it is who you are. It's like me saying, this is who I am. Could you imagine you without a dick? Born without a dick?
Okay, maybe it's just
you
me.
get that, like,
I don't
your
think
whole
I would
life.
ask random people to give me money for something.
But it's not random people. It's the people that you know. As a trans person and you're online, people have to know. Usually they're very open about their transsexuality, and they said, okay, I'm of a trans, blah, blah, blah. And this is who I am. And for visibility, they want to make sure everybody knows who you are. And then once they do, they go ahead and talk and say, I'm having my surgery, but it's costing me a little bit more than it should.
Okay.
Or it's just like, I don't even know. I thought it was around the 10,000s to 15,000s, but I'm not sure. I know it's very expensive.
I mean, I don't know.
It might be now. Maybe now it's like in the 20,000s. Right. So is insurance covering it?
No, I said they probably only cover a portion of it.
Right. And insurance probably only covers a portion. So for that, look, Billy, that is absolutely right. Like for me, you are born without something that you need, that we all have.
Yeah.
And
I guess that's okay for really public people. You know,
oh, you're saying
I'm just too private.
You're saying like if nobody knows about me,
I wouldn't post it and say, "Give me money for something that I want to do to my body." You know, so I mean, for somebody that's public like that everybody know that has a fan base and people know and want to support, have a lot of supporters. I feel like that's okay with. But you need help
because it's something like I could never live without something that I know I need that I couldn't afford, that I would need some help. We got a question.
I would say there's a difference between a trans posting a GoFundMe for her surgery compared to a girl posting a GoFundMe because I want bigger titties. Right. That's the difference. That's true.
Because to me, it's not cosmetic.
Right.
That trans surgery
to complete.
It's to complete who I am as a person. Period. Yeah. That's like I said. Like if you're born missing your parts, that's period. You're like walking around and you don't have the completeness of yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel comfortable.
You feel uncomfortable
about
asking on Facebook, period, for anything. Yeah. Period. Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
And it's still strangers.
Or gender assignments.
Billy mentioned it is $25,000 to start. Yeah. So that is no. Manny Torres, I'm going to inbox you. I want to bounce an idea off you. There you go.
I'm here for it.
Look, okay, I guess I'm not invited, so that's fine. Look, I'm not going to show up.
Let's make something happen.
Let me know how it goes. Billy Malloy said Transgender Disability Day today. Yes. So a nice little applause and let everybody know that it is Transgender Visibility Day. And I meant to say that at the beginning of the show. Yeah, so for all our transgender friends, we love you. We support you. We wish you the best, and we're here for you. If you'd like to come on our show and talk on our show,
that would be amazing.
Or have a topic, we're always here for you because I love all my transgender friends. They are amazing. They're just, to me, they're no different than any of my other friends or family or anything. They are people like everyone else, and I love them. And I actually love how much stronger of people that they are than I could ever be. Like, they really are. It takes a lot to be a person like them. It really does.
Live in that truth.
Yep, and live in their truth, exactly. Jeffrey said, Billy Malloy didn't 46 sign an executive order to help them get surgery for health insurance now? No, he didn't. He didn't. He just talked about it because you know what he does? He talks, pretends he does stuff, and never does anything. So no, he didn't. And if it wasn't because of him. It's because somebody else wanted it. Let's see what they say. Dwayne said, I'm not contributing to anyone getting flued out. Getting flued out, you meant. Bitch, bye. Oh, my God. I agree, Manny. Yep. Oh, so he agrees with you about he don't like the whole GoFundMe stuff.
I don't really either.
Yep, $25,000 to start for trans surgery. Wow. Brandon said, I don't mind people posting for funerals, but no tea, no shade. It's not everyone else's job to help bury your loved one. Yes. We all have to do better with preparing and having life insurance. That's adulting. That honestly is very well said.
I just feel like social media makes everything so public. Like everybody's so easy to post everything and get something from strangers. What happened to stuff stays in your family, stuff stays in your relationship or your friendship. It's just not like
that's
that
like
anymore.
Everybody wants to be a rock star.
Yeah, that's like we post
Everybody wants to go viral or be known.
And that's like we post about our social media. We did it so that people that know us or don't get to see us can see what our moments when we do happy moments. But if you notice, there is a difference between what I post and what we post on our Gates TC versus what people on their regular Facebook post all of their information, everything they're doing, everything that's going through. So
and I'm pretty sure so many moments of y'all two that don't go out to the world. That's just special and intimate for y'all two, you know?
Like, I didn't go on the Gates DC and be like, yeah, we got a new car. This is our new. No, that's not the stuff I want to post. I want to post about all our wonderful moments of us together and doing things that are real. Everybody buys a car. There's nothing special with buying a car.
And you ain't set up no GoFundMe to help you get your car either.
Exactly. So this is not, and it's not about those things. It's not about what I own, what I don't know. It's about the love that we have together. And that's what we want to share with everybody, because we want people to know gays, period, young, doesn't matter what age you are, doesn't matter if you're trying to find yourself, you can have a wonderful life with another person of the same gender. And it can be completely fulfilled. And it's not about, again, material things, house, money, none of that. How much you make, what job. It's not, or popularity or fame. It's absolutely not.
I agree.
Let's continue. Jeffrey said, I won't comment. I understand both sides, but it's a very touchy subject. It is based on what it is the GoFundMe is about.
Yeah.
Marsha P. Johnson, we love you and could not be here without you. Oh my God. Kevin Rayford said, you can be a part of the idea. I don't know your Facebook. Oh, okay. My Facebook's very easy. Gabriel Sanchez Online. That's it. Look, it's my whole name, Gabriel Sanchez Online. Is it? No, my Facebook is Gabriel Sanchez Online.
It's both the same.
Yeah, it says Gabriel Sanchez. Yeah, I switched it to the same. I think so. Either way, if you put Gabriel Sanchez Online, I'm sure I'll come up.
It'll come up. Yeah. Just start typing. It'll come up.
Lord, Latanya said, Lord, honey, those glasses, I'm here for the entire... Ooh,
thank you. See, you know, I'll switch it up. I got to switch it up for the girls.
And everybody, Dwayne said, very 80s gazelle. Come on, 80s gazelle. Jeffrey said, people don't have lives anymore. They can be 40 plus years old in a happy marriage and make posts all day attempting to tear people down. Right, it's toxic and honestly makes them look sad. Just pray. All right. So, we got somebody. Let me see. All right, let me know. Let me hold ahead and comment because I got to comment to somebody. All right, hold on.
He better be getting the car. No, you're not. I'm taking a nap. He better. He wasn't that.
Did it go through? Oh, where did it go? There we go.
I agree.
Okay.
Chanel.
So anyway, sorry, I was sending someone a message because we about to have a guest live that is going to contribute to our posts, shades, and lies. All right. So yes, it's toxic and honestly makes them look sad. Just pray for them. Social media has truly tarnished society. Honestly, it's changed a lot.
Gross.
All right. Billy Malloy said, yes, Minnie. Yes, I got my red little Minnie. Red is my favorite, by the way. If you don't know, every car I've usually owned has been red. It's because it's my favorite color. And I was not going to go without getting my red. And yes, it is a convertible. Jeffrey said, Latanya Hughes, he's the fashion guru. Yes, he is. All right. Yes, Lord, folks are too busy doing for the gram, etc. Instead of truly living and enjoying life, it's sad. Absolutely. Kevin said, a trans woman helped me find Kevin when I came out the closet, so they have all my respect. There you go. Chanel said, in my immature days, Facebook was an outlet. Now I think it's just giving people too much of my business that they don't need. Ooh.
Hello.
And we finished that with amen. All right, let's go on to our next topic since we're talking about posting. What about the shades on Facebook? People shading on Facebook. What type of shade is okay and what type of shade is a no-no? Girl might get blocked. When do you block somebody for shade?
Ooh.
Is it something
shade for
personal?
Somebody doing somebody else or them shading you?
Well, either or, like on Facebook, period. What if somebody, okay, I say shade is when I sent you something personal. You put it on Facebook.
Oh, that's more than shade.
And you shade me for no reason, no reason. Now, if you have a reason, like if I did something to you and I called something out and I lied or something on Facebook and then you got receipts to go, why are you lying to people when you shouldn't be doing that? I'm going to call you out because you shady and I got receipts about you being shady and I've been a good friend to you. How do you feel about that?
So you calling somebody out for being shady.
Right, I'm calling somebody out for being shady. At the same time, I'm shading you by being
Because you have a right to be shady at that point, right? Because you're calling them out.
But I'm posting pics about you that you had no idea I was about to post because I'm being double shady because you being shady, but I'm being triple shady.
Let me find my words.
In the meantime, Latanya said, when it comes to preserving my peace, I believe in the spirit of blocked, blizzard, blockicity, block. Block everybody.
Blockity block.
Dwayne said, when it's mean-spirited, you are blocked. Dwayne, your voice, that's what I'm talking about.
I feel like if it's a purpose, if you have a reason and a good purpose to shade somebody for something, then okay. But I feel like I block somebody if it's continuously shade from everybody else. Like everything they post is something negative and just shading everybody else. I'm like, you just that negative energy I don't need.
I get that.
And especially on my timeline.
That's
exactly
when
it's like, bye bitch. Like I don't need this.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
But if it's like a real reason or for a good cause.
See, I'm like, if you shade me on Facebook, like live on Facebook, I'm going to turn around and find a way to shade you. Now, if I have receipts to shade you with, I'm going to be like, bitch, don't try me like that because look, this is what you did. True. I'm going to like call it out and say like, don't do that. And then I'll delete you, and then block everything. So you can't respond.
Because I feel like I can be shady as fuck sometimes, but it's going to be a reason.
Right.
Like, it's not in me just to be shady just because. Like, it's got to be a reason.
Jeffrey said, call people out behind the scenes. Sometimes that is how people vent and express themselves. But what happens when you call someone out on the scene and then I'm not supposed to call you out on the scene in return?
Right. If you're doing it in public, bitch, I'm going to call you out too in public.
Right. Billy Malloy said, friends have conversations. Immature people just throw shade and post and never call or text or talk.
That's true.
That's true. But what if you're all about, like, you know what, calling who it is the truth? You know what I'm saying? What about when it comes to, like, calling out the truth of people, right? Like, what about that? Like, what if, like, somebody's doing some stuff and you call it out the way it is? Like, you really call it out.
I feel like it do need to be a conversation behind the camera. Unless it's, like, really deep. Unless you're going on and about and, like, fooling people and just don't have no... like just not sensitive or just have no care.
Then you should be completely shaded out. And
then it needs to be in the fucking public.
Yeah, people need to know because of that. So that's where I was getting to. So we'll talk about that in a few minutes about the lies. Because the lies is not the same as shade. Shading is shading somebody. But if you're lying, it's a whole nother reason to completely call you out.
And if you're shading somebody to correct them, that's different.
Right.
That's just not being negative. That's just to make it right and being to put you in your place. Right. And let the people
call somebody out because of what they did. And look, I'm just telling you because you posted about it. So I got to tell you in your post what you did. So Jeffrey said, never give people that much power to even block them. People will try and say you blocked them to make you seem like you're bothered, but it's never that serious. It's just words. I've never blocked anybody, but if I do, I block them because I don't need them in my life. And it's that simple.
That's true.
That's
very true.
I block whoever the hell I want to. There's no negativity behind it. Simple. I just don't need the energy, and they're blocked. It's like that simple. I don't think of it as anything else. I don't go past that. They're gone and it's done.
Even if I don't need somebody in my life, I might not block them just because I don't give a fuck. Like I'm over it.
Yeah,
and I want you to see my growth. But if you comment and do shit like, you know, like try to be known, like going out your way to be shady and make me, you know, doing negative shit. Yeah. That's when you get blocked.
Yeah,
because you can look all you want, but bitch, don't say nothing.
I don't want to see you say something.
Exactly.
And you're gonna have one time to do it, and then it's done because I have control over my Facebook, and guess what? I don't need to see your comments. They're gone. That's that.
Nope.
Billy Malloy said, "There's funny shade, and then there is funny shade, and then there's hateful shade. I block the haters." Right.
That's true.
That's the thing is when they're like really hateful. That's when it gets not.
That's when it's deep.
Yeah, and that's when you kind of want to shade back and then block them.
Right.
So people will block you and then shade you. No, people will shade you then block you, or vice versa. I don't know.
If they block you first and then shade you, that means they're scared of what you're gonna say.
Right. Some people look for opportunities to grandstand in a public forum. They thrive on it. They live for it. I like starving those people. Grow the hell up. Bloop. Starving them people. True. Exactly. Jeffrey said, it's never worth the energy. I used to do that and have really destroyed people. I've been righting the wrongs, but realized when I didn't need to explain myself and didn't allow it to bother me or affect me, and it only brings the wrong attention. I was much happier and my platform grew. Humble yourself.
But that's what they want. They want a reaction from you.
No, but see, that's the thing is, so I don't think I've ever been, I have never, as long as I've had Facebook and as much as I talk, I've never been in a situation where I'm sitting here going back and forth with somebody. I will never do that.
I have.
Mine is, no, I will never do that. I was like, you will know immediately if like, oh, hey, this didn't make me feel right. I don't know why you did that, but anyways, goodbye, block. Anyways, I just block somebody. It's even if I don't feel like the energy from them on their posts is good, I block people.
I have, but that was years ago, so I've learned. But I have, because
I've learned to get.
I used to be like, bitch, what? Like, you know, like.
Yeah, no,
I have to have the last word.
So you don't let it bother you. For me, I don't let it bother. For me, I just let it. I just see what it is. Okay, I get you. Boom, you're gone. That's it. That's it. That's people in general. As you get older, you realize keep the good people in your life and keep the bad energy away. That's it. That's it.
A little hot.
And people love throwing shade simply, but the truth hurts, and people can't handle the truth. That's absolutely right. Some people can. Now, if you're good at handling the truth, well, there you go. Shade all you want because you're going to get shaded back, and then that's that. They have their own insecurities. Keep things personal.
Well, some people want to live this life on social media and don't want to tell exactly how it is or the truth. And there's some people that know the truth and don't want to let that
don't want
to don't want to continue letting you fool the people.
Right. That's the thing. That's where we're getting to. So, hey, PJ. I'm sorry we didn't say hello to you, but PJ Morgan's one of our good friends. Love him, especially in a suit. Not a suit, but the other kind of suit. in his uniform. That's what I meant. His uniform. I love PJ in uniform. He's such a great guy. You want to keep it real cute with a hoe like me? Keep that shade to yourself. If you want to educate me, do that. He is so funny. Keep it cute, bro and sis. Hey, Gigi. All right. Latanya said, here's the thing. It's your page, and you don't owe anybody any explanation for how you meant it. That's exactly my point.
That's true.
That's always been me. I'm going to do whatever I want on my page. I'm going to post whatever I want on my page. You don't like it, tough. That's me as a person.
And if you don't want to see it, unfriend that person, block, or whatever you got to do. If
there's something that you want to talk to me about separately, then talk to me about it separately, and then we can have a nice conversation. But on my Facebook, I post what I want to, and it is what it is. And that's how things go. Jeffrey said, Kevin Rayford, yes, they're scared to the clapback. Oh, of that clapback or calling out your lies or you dropping receipts on them.
Oh, that's a good one. Can we highlight that?
That's the one. They're scared of that clapback or calling out your lies or you dropping receipts on them. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. We're going to talk about those receipts and those lies and all that clapback. People don't understand that sarcasm. That sarcasm does not translate well online. Absolutely doesn't.
No. Look, especially if you don't know the person. Like, you don't know somebody like that to be.
Dwayne can't wait for that somebody to come on. He said, come on, somebody. Look, it's not going to be cute. I'm telling you, it's going to be woo. Sometimes haters are confused fans. Depending on the person, I play with them or block them. It all depends. Jeffrey said, well, you know what it gives with some folks. They want something from you, and when you don't give to them, they lash out. Ooh, you think it's always that? It's not always that they want your dick or your ass.
No,
it's not. Maybe Jeffrey, I think somehow Jeffrey sometimes is a little more delusional when it comes to like people wanting him. Like, I heard about your ding-a-ling. I mean, I heard it's a little like lizardish. I mean, not anaconda, but lizard. You know what I mean? Like long, like a lizard tail, like long. That's what I meant. I mean like that. But everybody be talking about it, but that don't mean everybody wants it.
Everybody don't want you.
Now, a lot of people want your ass, but you say you won't give it. Now, I don't know if somebody already had it.
I'm just saying this.
But sometimes it's not that.
It's not that all the time.
Something from you, and when you don't give it to them, they lash out. No, not everybody's mad because you don't give
it. That is true, though. That's true, but it's not everybody.
Right. That does happen.
That does happen.
Right. Yeah. 3 out of the 400 people that have lashed out at you that does not count. Just because they want that deep. All right, let's continue. Dwayne said, preach, Manny. Billy Malloy said, is that blouse see-through? Which one?
My turtleneck is a little sheer.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
can
I
see
see.
under
I
it
see
a
your
little bit.
nipples. I do see your. I do see nipples. They're big too. You got big nipples.
No,
Like the what's that? The areola.
no, it's not. That's not my nipples you see. I got a shirt.
Why are you
under
covering
here.
it? Let's see. Latanya says right because there are people who know you in real life, and that's what folks forget. Right. Kevin said, I ain't clapping back no more. I ain't got the energy. You win. Right. Jeffrey said, Kevin Rayford, but friendships can be saved when we realize how childish it is. That's very true. Sir, I never said that. You just did. You just said in your post that people be trying to, like, if you said it before. You've had many posts where you said, you know, even though people trying to get at me, but I ain't trying to. You said it before. No, Jeffrey, don't be saying those things. You said it. Okay, Billy Malloy, was that what is that, a fairy? What is it? Huh?
It's a lizard.
Oh, that's a lizard, not the lizard.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be the true, Jeff. Sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with sex. Cloud chaser makes the most noise. Very true. It's not always about sex. I'm very humble. Something isn't sex or relationship. It can be networking, your friendship, attention, response, etc. That's what you mean by something that they want from you.
Okay.
Okay, but that's not what you meant. So let's keep it going. So let's continue.
We take that.
Because, we're just going to go with that and flow with it, okay? Until we're going to continue with the lies later. We're going to keep that for later so when our guest shows
now
up.
we speak the truth.
Yeah, we're going to save that for when our guest shows up. In the meantime, we're just going to go into something else. Let's go to our next topic, which is Little Nas X Montero.
Oh.
What are your views on the video? What do you think of it? What are your views on your video first?
To me, honest, it's not my taste, but I think it's very, very creative, and I love that he's expressing himself to the fullest, and he's very comfortable. I feel like he's getting more and more comfortable with himself since he's come out, and he's got a lot of support.
How do you like the video? Like, what about him getting on top of? I was gonna say Santa.
The devil.
I was gonna say Santa, and it was Satan.
The devil. I was really shocked how much comfortable he's gotten. Like, I was really shocked about the video. Like, I didn't expect all that.
I'm glad you think that.
But I don't know. I mean, it was cute for him. Like,
so that was part of the other question. What do you think of his break in and break out of his artistry? Is he real or is he just an image? The only reason I say that was because I do not like the fact that even though the music industry probably wanted him to do this, come out with Billy Ray Cyrus, that cute little song that was like I'm gonna take downtown, I don't know, it was a Roddy Road and whatever.
Yeah.
And every kid everywhere singing it. Number one song. He was cute. He looked like a little cowboy and doing like the whole really cute, to then flip right into all out
I
gay,
feel like
riding someone when you know a lot of your followers are young kids. I just don't like that about artistry. And the only reason I say that is because of this. The older artists, the ones that came before, didn't use social media to become who they are and to show who they are. They actually were always themselves. And they had a fight for their place in the industry, being themselves. They couldn't do all this like, I'm just going to flip up and change it. Now I'm a whole different person.
I don't feel like he knows who he is or what he wants to be. Like, he's definitely...
Oh, no, I think he knows himself real well. I think the problem... Yeah, I think the problem is he couldn't do it in his first episode to get his career going. Yeah. Because
I think he's just dipping into everything and just going overboard because he's just trying. He just finally can do a lot that he wanted to do, but I don't feel like he's exactly where he is. I feel like, like
I know what you're
saying. Coming out, you just trying different things. You don't know, like
So this is how it is. It's people come out easy, a lot easier now. It's a lot easier to come out. I mean, even straight people come out, even football players come out. It's so easy.
I agree.
I'm an example is Prince. Big example because he's one of my favorites. And the reason why I say him because look, he would not sign a record deal. He was 17 years old, but would not sign a record deal until the record label said, I want to play all my instruments. I want to record all my songs. My voice is on all the songs. I don't want anyone singing them with me. I'm going to record all the vocals. And I want to compose and write every single song. Otherwise, we have no deal. He knew who he was. he fought for who he was to be to get out there. So if he really knew, I would say if Lil Nas, a lot of people are just using like the quick come up. Oh, I got a record deal.
Pushing a lot on him, though.
No, it's him. It's just after he got his stardom, now he's able to express himself. That's all it is. Whereas people normally are. I want the artist that is themselves, that is gonna say, I want to be known by who I am. And that's the first record you're gonna get from me is me. Not like Pink.
He just wanted to show
Pink is another example. Pink was not, that was not her.
Yeah.
And she fought for it. But she always tried, they wouldn't even let her show who she was. She was a total, like they made her into a white black girl. Completely. They didn't even let her show who she was as a person. So then she had to completely turn around. And on her next album, she goes, okay, now I have creative, like I can do my own thing. So for me,
so you think now is really him?
No, I think this is him, but that's the problem that I have with him having to do the first album in just however the music wants him to, or the industry, because now you've just gotten all these young people, all these fans that can possibly become haters because of now, so now suddenly you're gay and now you're a whole like on top of people.
He should have came out like this.
Yes.
Like from the beginning.
Yes. And even if he was doing that song that he was doing, he should have did it, not necessarily in that style, but kept his sort of
look. I think all that was on purpose because I don't feel like he would have been as big if he would have came out like that from the start.
My point.
And that's what they didn't want him to do.
That's my point. He wasn't being true to himself.
Right.
He was being completely
to get to where he was.
Right.
You have to feel like you can't be yourself.
Right. That's my whole point. You're being somebody completely different. Just example. When you go, the gays in the world nowadays that you go to the bar and see and and they put on this whole like persona who they are, and then when you really get to meet them and you really get to know them and they are not nothing like that. Totally different. And you're like, oh, you gave me like this whole look that you were like this and you were also, and then you were nothing like that. Why? Because they wanted to catch what they wanted to catch. They wanted to be friendly or
for someone in the public.
And then later,
somebody else in the public.
And then once they get there, then you see the real person. And that's what I didn't like was that.
That's why relationships don't last. That happens in relationships.
That's exactly when they find out who you really are.
Exactly.
Bye. I'm gone. Which I think a lot of he's gonna have that. He's gonna have the ones that hate him, and then he's gonna have the ones that are gonna. He's gonna have a lot of people that are gonna leave.
Yeah.
But then he's gonna also have a lot of people that are gonna love him for this.
Yeah.
So let's see what the people are saying out here, because they got a lot to say. Let's see. Gabe started out with, this video is a clapback to people who were against his sexuality, as well as his displaying now he feels from his trauma. Right, I agree with that. The only problem I had, it was just such a boom from one boom to the other.
Complete
such a hard switch, which even me, that I like him, and I liked him even before, and I loved when he was expressing himself on like the award show. But when I saw the video, to me, I was like, okay, I love all the artistry, but damn.
But do y'all really like the music? Or is everybody talking about the video? Do y'all like
the song is very him. It's very him. He kept that. I like that he kept him.
I think the song was actually like therapeutic.
Right.
I think it was therapy that he was able to get some stuff
right. Which I find to be more real when someone sings about the truth in their life.
Personal story. Yeah.
And I love it. Like, I love all that he was doing, but it just came so boom, pa. Versus, like, if you would have showed me that from the beginning, then I would have been like, bitch, I love him. Look at how he is. Now it's more like, wait, okay, so this is who you really are now. What you giving me before was a total lie. Like
that you had to get in the door first.
Right. And that's the thing. Don't, like, for me, it was, why did you have to use the industry for that? Why didn't you be yourself and then get the industry
so that
to help you be that person?
You knew or assumed you wasn't going to be accepted.
Or did the industry not want you to be like that? Did they not like you? Because then you're also saying for the gays, oh, we don't like you that. Tone it down, become somebody else, and then on your next record, we'll let you be gay.
Right. So you got to come with reward so you can be yourself now.
Right. So, okay, Jeffrey just said, I'm just glad he gave FK Twig her homage today. Okay. I still think it was tacky and for clout, but I know on this platform, that's an unpopular opinion. Whoop. Not on this platform. If you think some fictional demon used by white men to control people is real. Oh. People need to stop overblowing it like it's fire. The song was boring and it was desperate.
Who said that?
I said what I said. Jeffrey, of course.
I don't like the song either.
Yeah, he didn't like it either, Jeffrey. I mean, it's your opinion. You know, we all got one. They're like assholes.
I took it as he's very creative, but I didn't take it like, oh my god, that video is everything. The song.
I didn't think the video was everything. I did like the song.
I would watch the video once, and I'm like, okay, that's it.
Yeah. So I listened to his first album, and to me, he's continuing the style of his first album. To me, it's very, very him. So I'm starting to get a feel of what his music is like, and this is another of his music. Because if you heard his other stuff besides the what is that called? The country song. I forget the
Old Town
Road. Besides that one, all the other songs are much more like this that he plays.
So
I like it. Yeah. Right, which is not what he was really like him. Right. Yeah. It was more of the popular song. Huh? Yeah, he got lucky with that song. It was a hit. That's all it was. Yep. Billy Malloy said the devil was a representation of homophobia. Right. He actually defeats the devil. It's the graphic gayness that bothers everyone. Right. It is the graphic gayness, I think, that's going to bother everybody that sees it. It didn't bother me. I was more about the switch and the fact that I wish people would really own their truth and who they are and actually fight to actually come out as a recording artist exactly how they are.
Because he's pretty much saying,
I allowed you.
He's who he is now, but he couldn't. Right. But I couldn't do that before.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't come out as who I am now. Like you're fighting for being who you are and coming out now. Right. But you can't speak on that.
Right. It was
when you came out.
Right. Whereas like everybody else, transgender women, even black, gay, everyone is fighting so hard to be seen and to be acknowledged and to be equal. We're doing those fights, but then you say, okay, well, if it's gonna give me this record deal, okay, I can not be myself and not be so gay.
That kind of rubs me the wrong way that you preach about.
That's
being yourself and coming out, but you couldn't do that.
Right. You couldn't fight as hard. That's why I always say, like, some people fight so hard to be who they are that when I see this, it's like, well, it was more about my recording deal than me who I am. But then now that I got my recording deal, my second record, I can be myself. Yeah. So you allow them to do that to you. You just said, fuck the gay. I'm just going to do something else.
He literally said that in the interview, too.
Right.
He said he came out because he felt like he's at his point now where he has a platform and he, you know.
Right. So let's keep it moving. Let's see what Jeffrey said. What? Sometimes you got to work the system, right? While the system works you.
I was about to say they work.
But yeah, we keep going behind, going backwards because we get ahead and then someone says, all right, I'll tone it down for you.
Yeah.
But are we moving ahead? People need to stop overblowing it like this. Okay, we did that one. Billy Malloy said the devil was representation. We did that one. Gabriel said he took advantage of the opportunity to start his career to get his foot, and now he's doing him. Right. That's it.
But is that
so? Is that okay? Let's go. You know, if it's let me take advantage of this situation while I'm go ahead and like put my gayness to the side. Yeah. Let me not be real to you guys. Sure. Let me get my career, and then the next album I'll be real.
Right.
To be real. Nas is definitely trying to find himself.
Yeah, I still feel like he's trying to find
How old is Nas? Does everybody know how old Nas is?
Still. I feel like if he's still in the industry a year or two from now, it's going to be,
but you know you're gay. You know you're gay. You know exactly what you like, what you don't like as a gay. Like, come on. Some of us came out very young and we knew exactly what we liked and we don't like how we are. How much have you changed gay-wise? You know what I mean? From 20s to now in the sense of like, personality, really not much. You might change, like I'm doing some things that I do now that I didn't do before, or some looks, but personality wise, you know who you are.
You're attracted, you know what you like.
Yeah.
But honestly, if he would have came out like he wants to be now, would he have the platform that he has? And two,
no, but that's the point. Right.
So you said, at what point do I give in on a little bit of this to get a little bit of that, so that I can give all of that?
So he did that to get to this point, but sometimes I don't know if that's completely right.
But then you're not going to get the same effect though. Because now what he could have had from the beginning, from like the people that even didn't like him, like let's say, oh, I don't like his song, but man, I am so for the fact that he came out day one being himself 100% versus all the people that he had following him, and now oh, I don't like that he did this, or what the fuck is he doing now? And then he loses all that.
And to be honest, I think 60%
mean?
of that was kids.
In a heterosexual dominated field, I mean, it's a lot different compared to our everyday work fields compared to like the music industry. So, like, for someone to actually back him, he that's just what he had to do. I don't think it's a bad thing. Yeah, it sucks that you have to go against, you know, who you are just for a little bit of time. But if that's what you want, then that's what you're gonna have to do.
Right. A little bit of that, but it's really more so about think of the industry itself and what it is. It is a business, and they're selling to white America.
Right.
White America is not openly welcoming arms to the gay community.
Right.
Period.
So he had to do what he had to do to get there.
And understand the fact that most of the heads of record companies, majority of them are gay, but because of that, they have to hide that. So therefore, they are holding you back from being an artist. They love that you're gay, you're fabulous, but we're going to keep you here in your office.
Right.
But what I need.
And is that okay?
But what I need for you to.
So how does everybody? Is that okay?
No.
Is that
not.
right?
No,
Then thank you. That's all my point. That's just my point. Period. Is
it shouldn't have to be like that, though.
Can't be one person going up against 1,000 people, and it's sad that it's that situation that
right.
he has.
It is.
You gotta,
but guess what?
You gotta hold yourself
guess
out
what?
One way in order to do
why are we gay? Right now, why are we allowed to? Why can I live with him right now? Because of what? Two people that stood up for us, right? That's my point. Now here, how many years later, then you go and do this bitch thing? For me, it's a bitch thing. It's like, no, I'm out here. Look, I'm nobody, but I'm out here on Facebook being my whole self. People knowing me who I am. I don't care who it is. I didn't say, let me wait till I get 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 followers, and then I'll come out to the whole public.
I agree with you. Also, people choosing to watch what you have on your platform. It's just like anybody else, so they can either choose to buy his record or not. There should
right, but they're choosing to buy. They're choosing to be on it because I'm showing who I am. They're not choosing to be on it because I'm faking to be somebody that I'm not. Because I could easily switch it up to become something really kooky and funny, and I bet you I'll get 1,000 followers. And then once I get 1,000 to 2,000 followers, guess what? I'm gay now. You see what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's not.
I'm being myself from day one. So it's like what it is not doing is not helping us. It is helping him.
It is.
It's helping him, but it's not helping us. And it's sad.
That's my point.
I agree.
That's being
That's
done
true.
For years.
Right.
And no one is standing up to change it. You don't have any artists.
Somebody has to break that.
That's my point. Somebody's got to be those two girls.
Yeah.
But I take it back to Prince though, because he was one of the first artists who said, "Fuck the record label.
Right.
I'm going to do my own thing." Hence the slavery.
No matter what.
Right.
So he started the whole movement of being independent.
Right.
Which is
and there were other artists
for a lot of
that did things like that.
We're still struggling to make ends meet because
right.
They said the record label and doing their own thing.
Right.
So again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. We got to support each other.
I agree.
So that's the only way it's going to turn around and change. Because once they realize, like, oh, well, we're not making the money because they have left and gone over here and making the money directly themselves, and it's starting to happen, but it's not happening fast enough. But you still got a lot of kids who are thirsty to get on, so they don't care. If that white man tells you you're going to have to butch it up and be a hardcore boy for at least 2 years, and then you can be gay.
As long as they get to where they get to. I agree.
Fucking $25,000, which is no money.
I agree.
So we also need to have respect in ourselves to say,
it's the image.
No.
Image is everything.
I'm not going to sell my ass just to get on.
Because that's exactly what it is to me. It's a sellout.
It is.
It's a sellout.
All because everybody wants to get on and want to floss.
All right, let's see what the people are saying.
They said we wrong.
Yes, I love him. Yeah. They said, yes, I love him. Look, I love him too. I like what he does. I love his music. Like I said, I like that. I don't think the way it's done is helping us in the community. It's just not. And I'm just tired of people using some way to get on first or get in, or it's the same thing as clouding, like the cloud chasing. It's all the same thing.
Those are white women.
Dwayne said, I support his creativity thanks to the pioneering efforts of myself and others in this room. Huh? You did not pioneer shit, Dwayne. Don't stop talking about pioneering myself and others in this room. I don't know. No. Pioneering is like what those two girls did, okay? Pioneering is also being the first transgender woman to do this. Pioneering, no. We didn't pioneer anything for him to do shit. He was allowed to the right of privilege to be him. He has my support, even though I think this music is trash. Hot garbage. I like how he said hot garbage. Billy Malloy said, I absolutely love how fucking free he is right now. He's killing it. He's not killing it. I don't think he's killing it. I think his video's just giving something to talk about. I don't think his song is going to be number one. I do think I love his look. I think he's cute. I think I love the sound of his voice on his music. I do like all that. Like, I like his artistry. I just don't think it's as much as everybody is.
And I don't
really
think he
saying.
know what image he wants to do.
Right. I think. Well, I think he just
call me. He needs to call me.
I think he needs to call me. Now he needs to call me.
Shit,
Kevin Rayford said, "Why do you think it's easier to come out?" Because of those two girls. But if it was easier to come out, why didn't he come out on this first album? Bloop. Why didn't he come out on this first album?
Because it's so, you see it so much now. You know, you see it and it's everywhere now. So it's easier.
That's why he didn't.
Right. But it's easy to come out. He could have.
No white man.
He could have, and it would have probably looked really good at Gay Man with Billy Ray Cyrus and singing that.
That would have been everything.
Right. It would have been really
been
hot.
That would have changed a lot.
Cyrus is not having that.
He wouldn't have did
But
it.
watch
He
what's
wouldn't
gonna
have did
happen.
it.
The country community is very homophobic.
But watch the next gay person come out of the country. Watch it happen. Watch. Gabe said it right here on Spicy and Saucy. The next motherfucker better give me a check if he comes out country while saying, I love my man and he everything I have. He put my juice in the fridge and that's all I drink all day. Yes, like that.
The hot sauce juice.
Country people talk about all the stuff going on in their life.
They do.
Just go sit me down with some hot sauce. I'm drinking away with my babe. So, anyways. Let's see what Jeffrey said. Jeffrey said, the thing is, we all know he was gay when he came out. Nothing new next. If we did, why didn't he express himself? Look, why didn't you call it out?
I agree.
Billy says, he was struggling with himself. Now as he learns to accept himself, he's in your face and I live for it. But see, that's what everybody says. Everybody talks about it like they know him. Everybody talks about him like they know him. Like, oh, no, he was struggling. He was doing real hard. Well, it didn't look like he was struggling that bad. To be on live TV, like on a damn video for the whole world to see, spreading them legs and stuff, I'd be struggling, and I'm out in open gay.
Oh, no.
Look.
Let me stop.
Hold on.
Somebody said something about they did it on Empire. Well, where's Empire today?
Blue. Oh, All right. Oh, we got to go back to these. Okay. He said, LeVar said, so how do you say his name?
LeVar.
Is it LeVar? Am I saying it right? Okay. I need him to gain some weight because I look like LeVar. Like LeVar. Or LeVar. I don't know. It's cute though. Matos Cordero. Because I know it's Spanish. Matos Cordero. I wonder if it's lavar. Because you know what lavar is in Spanish? To wash. Lavar.
Oh.
So I'm wondering it's lavar. Like it's la something var. Yeah, I wonder how it is. Anyways, let me know how you say it. Because we like to know so we can say it right. But I know Matos Cordero is nice. All right. I need him to gain some weight for real, for real. All right. You like him thick. Mm-hmm. Dwayne says that was her too. We are multifaceted and not one-dimensional. Pink had to get to a place where she could, but she's a white girl. She could have done whatever she wanted.
That's true.
Why? Let me tell you. Kevin Redford said, but artists can reinvent themselves. Cher and Madonna have done it a million times. No, not music. Not music. They can reinvent themselves a million times. They're white women. They can become. They can steal our culture. They can appropriate. Huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. They just steal culture. They steal, like, appropriate things from, like, the Latin community, the Black community, every community but their own. Let's keep it moving. Jeffrey said, Alex Red mentioned he is a great inspiration for his art. Now that I admire, although I've seen other gay Black artists do more and better. Didn't understand that. EK said, traditionally, an artist signs a 3+ year deal and able to express their real self until that deal was completed. Now the system is done in a much shorter time frame. He will also lose fans as well. I agree with you 100%. Facts. Jeffrey said, EK Ray, I understand that. I noticed Megan had great music until she was signed. Now it all sounds the same and the quality is gone. It's just not good anymore. Are you talking about Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Her music has blown up. So let me tell you something. I heard her first album. I loved it. But the second one, which was an EP, the second one was a full album. Right. That album was amazing from beginning to end. Whether I like rap or not, whether I liked her style or not, beginning to end, that album was amazing. Gabriel said he giving y'all fully versatile. He sure is. That's what I'm saying. You say he's just finding himself.
Is he
That's
giving
how
us
you
fully
find himself?
versatile or bottom?
I meant fully versatile in the fact that he could switch it up.
He does the boy, and then he does the bottom, like the top and the bottom. I'm not the boy and the bottom. Jeffrey Ladre says, I understand owning your truth, but you can't just force things down people's throat, especially in the manner he did it. Then get upset when they're not all aboard. Right. I think that's what I was trying to say, was like he went from one to the other real quick. And it does kind of like
real quick,
boom, in their face. Yeah, he did do that.
It didn't seem like he was nervous to come out and just like stepping out. Like, I feel like it was a plan.
Yeah, you actually. He said you actually right. That's what I mean. She was there. Don't get it twisted.
She wasn't present all the time.
She wasn't
struggling. Okay.
Because the way she was like just
the way the legs wrapped around that pole,
there was no struggling there. And did you see when the leg went way up in the air and spread? That wasn't struggling. She'd been stretching for a while. EK Ray said, you actually have to switch it up to be versatile. She has always been gay. Thank you. Now Jeffrey says, in fairness, while I don't like Lil Nas, I'll defend him with this. People don't have a problem with Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. They're all white. They're all white and white women acting like they worship the devil and their racism and don't act like this. Yes, black people supporting them. Well, yeah, because they came out. Lady Gaga came out like that from day one, with like a crazy bitch. La, just dance. Like, come on, they can do that.
And they have the white one.
Dwayne said, I've done a complete 180 from my 20s. Now in my 40s, I see the world and myself so different. It's called evolution.
He wasn't 20 when he made that song, and he's now 40 now.
But don't you know, like, you still, did you come out at 40?
It ain't been that long.
Or did you come out like at 15 or 16? You knew who you were and what you liked and dick. Did you suck dick at 40?
Yeah,
or did
like
you
the song was 20 years
like,
ago.
Come on, people. We know what we're doing. 3 years later. I have totally changed my from 20s to 30s. I agree. Like we
all have.
We all have experiences and grow and things like that. But did it look like on his video that it was something he was just doing because eventually he's gonna get there?
Or battling.
Right. He was showing, this is who I am. I've done this. My legs go this wide open. I can flop and pat and dance and do all this and look good and pop my skin. Look, he was doing like he knew what he was doing, okay? Believe me, he's not struggling. And it did not know. Y'all giving him too much.
That first time, that first song.
Y'all acting
not
like
the
he a
only
little
time
baby.
on the rodeo.
Billy Malloy said, anything that normalizes gay more and more, I'm okay with it. I agree, but I don't think that normalized it. I think that just cranks things up and makes people that are getting there going, the fuck? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what I was talking about, like the whole labels and stuff. We're barely getting through LGBT. Now you want Q, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, consider 3, Z. So it's like we can't get somewhere before you guys are slapping all this other thing to the people again. And
it just seems like he's not really trying to be serious about his music. He's just trying to make a statement and trying to
like a gay
come out and just trying to do everything he can do because he's trying to do what he can. It's not really a focus on the music too much.
He's trying to do now what he thinks he should have done at the beginning.
Yeah,
but this
like
is
he's proven something. Yeah,
this is just his opportunity. Billy Malloy, the Show Empire did that Fox during the prime time. I was shook. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. Dwayne said, Marsha P. Johnson lost her life so that you and I have the privilege to be us. Right. My point. Mm-hmm. He needs to be himself from the beginning, like not pick it up. Y'all are wrong. Dwayne, no, you're wrong. Look, this is our show, and on our show, Spicy and Saucy, we not wrong.
Right, all the time.
Bloop. Kevin said, exactly, but why are we going backwards with most gay men now identifying as down low? Thank you, Kevin. That's what I mean, though. Some people we're going backwards in that sense by going back and trying to be like everybody now wants to be all bush and look, I'd rather be right here. I don't have to come out and do all that stuff. I can still get my dick and stuff sucked and still live a regular life. Regular.
I was about to say. So regular.
Do all your little shenanigans on the side. Dwayne said Cardi B was born out of women's struggles to be them unapologetically. Right.
She is not the first one to come off the pole. I'm sorry.
No, but it's like but
she was herself.
For example, she was herself from day one. And how many people hated her and still she remained herself 100%.
She's still herself.
He did the same thing.
Right, he did the same thing.
Right, I'm saying,
he was so right.
True.
But for the people now, they relate immediately to Cardi.
Yeah.
Because Cardi is the most
and
she's raw, kind of rap shit. Cardi B, right? What? Cardi and Megan. Look, Megan followed right up, being their total true self. They didn't have to, and even Cardi B struggled. And look at Cardi B.
Exactly.
Cardi B struggled. Cardi B didn't have her hit record after what was it 3? I think it was.
Yeah.
She had like 3 before.
Yeah, she did.
And then she had her start, but she was still herself.
Yeah.
You go back to her record, she still sounds like that Cardi B that everybody was like, who's that? Cardi B? Oh my God. Bitch, I was already listening to her record before y'all started listening to Bodak Yellow. Okay, that wasn't like something. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about the fuck I did. The fuck you did what? Jeffrey says he's absolutely not killing it. Outside the black LGBT community, he is not popular. Plus, he has his label paid for his streams. That's how many young artists do now. Ooh. No. Did we skip one? Oh, this thing jumps when there's so many like comments.
Yeah, it's comedy. Yes. Bring it in.
Let's see. Chanel said, however, if you're going to use it to get in, the real thing to do is to then use your money to help uplift those coming up after you. Now, if you were talking about what you want to do to get to where you're going to get because you're going to support somebody. Now, if I heard that story within your video or it had a message in your video to say uplift others or bring something, now that would have been different. Like, or if you had to fight the industry like some rappers do, and how some rappers talk about fighting the industry to try to get to where you are and actually make a change in the industry for black people and things like that, that would have been different if you did something like that. Because I've seen a lot of black rappers and black artists that do that in their records.
Like a real reason.
Like a real reason, and talk about it and say it without, Chanel said support. Dwayne said, my existing and the threshold that I cross every day makes me a pioneer. Twirl on that. No, girl. Right, I'm going to twirl on it. No, look. Okay.
We're going to twirl away.
Hold on. Not liking something a gay person doesn't make it homophobic. Right. Some people just genuinely don't like it. Yeah. That doesn't mean you're homophobic because you don't like something somebody does, period. Whether they're gay, straight, black, whatever.
That's very true.
You're not suddenly a straight hater or a black hater or something just because something you don't like what they do. I did call it out. People agreed. Nobody was shocked when he came out. Cher isn't white, actually. You're right. She's not. She's a little Indian lady. She's a little Navajo. I don't know. Where is she? Cherokee. She's Cherokee.
Sure.
Right? Cherokee Indian, right?
Cherokee.
Does she sing a song?
Gypsy,
but I think she's Cherokee, Gypsy, something like that.
Cherokee.
Gypsy's not though, but she's
it's
Cherokee.
Something of color.
She's red. She's a red girl. All right, but she is something of color. Yep, that's right.
Next subject.
For example, at times women with dreads tend to have a problem getting jobs, but as soon as they slap a wig or tracks over it, then all of a sudden they get the job. My point exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. Look, let me tell you.
That was good.
That's it. So let me tell you something. You have no idea how good it felt, and I had the conversation with Gabe about this, to show up at my interview with dreadlocks. I had dreadlocks, full on long dreadlocks. I put them up, wrapped them up really nice up here, hired. The next time, the second interview, because I had 2 interviews. The second interview, show up there, beautiful dreads. And the first person was, my boss is white. And then the one that hired me, which she still is wonderful and sweet and amazing. And then the black lady, the black boss, saw me and she immediately was the same way too. And I was so happy too that, number one, my boss accepted me, and then her boss didn't have a backlash, because then it would have been even different. Can you imagine if then the black lady would have said like, well, I don't know about his dreads, he needs to tighten it up. Could you imagine? It would have been like a dub, like even worse. Wait, she says yes. And so I had the conversation with Gabe about like how good it felt to actually be able to go to work, have dreads, have like my locks, have my different styles. And it felt so good, and nobody was judging me. The fact that I'm Puerto Rican, the fact that I'm black, because people are asking me, so where are you from? How are you from? Because you have like such a different look. That was really nice. So that's exactly what you're saying. For example, of people that have to do stuff, I wish they did not have to, because it's so empowering and it feels so good to come in and be from day one hired and acknowledged. I accept you as you are. We want you to work with us. We love who you are.
I don't have nothing to do with your work ethic.
Right, exactly. Dwayne said, we are too critical of our gay family members.
I'm over this little black gay boy.
Are. Fuck what straight people want. We have the right to be us. Absolutely, I agree. That's my point in the whole record thing. We also have to let people do them and come out in time manner they want, not when we want them to. Absolutely, but do you think he just came
or
out
when
in
the
that
industry
record?
wants you to?
No, but do you think they came out in that record? No, they did. Girl, come on, Jeffrey. Do we have Jeffrey in the house today? We said B. Jamal. Last time I checked, most artists do shocking and disturbing things to express themselves. Right. Now, I can see that. He did it to express himself, da-da-da-da-da.
That's true.
But he also made, like, not just an expression of the video and shocking. He also was saying, this is me. I'm out. I'm coming out. But he had a story behind the Montero song. He had a story behind it. It's about his life. There's some truth to it. There was meanings
for everything.
Right.
Everything.
Willie Ray says, piss on me, R. Kelly, because he went too far.
What?
Oh, see, yeah. There you go. We got a good. Okay, come on, Willie Ray. He said for him, he went too far. And look, there's not everybody's going to like it. And I agree. Some people will find it too far. He's one of those people that says he went too far. Now, you see what I mean? There's always going to be somebody that's not going to feel that what you did was like, it was just from one to the other.
But that was like behind closed doors. That's something he did.
Who did?
R. Kelly. That's what he's talking
about. No. He said, piss on me, R. Kelly, because he went too far. He went too far. Are you talking about Lil Nas went too far?
Yeah.
And that's why I said, piss on me, R. Kelly, because he went too far. You see what I'm saying? I think so. Explain that to us, please, Willie. Billy Miller said, you can't tell someone who or when to come out or be okay with it. No, we're not saying he should come out at this time. He shouldn't come in 1,000. He should just be himself all the time. He came out when he felt like coming out. Mm-hmm. That was him. But that was also, he came out right after his recording career got up. So it kind of just doesn't look.
But a part of me feels like you do be more of yourself when you do come out. It's like a relief when you can, you know, right. When you do actually come out.
Absolutely. It's very true. Dwayne said, oh, the fuck? You ain't wrong. It's not love lost, but you're wrong. Look, Dwayne just want to say you're wrong. You like that word. Look, if you want to say we're wrong, we not. But B. Jamal said Cardi wasn't the first to do it, though. No, absolutely. Cardi wasn't. Cardi is just the one that we're relating to currently. That's why we said it. We saying currently. And it's crazy because initially you wouldn't even know that's what's stopping you from getting the job. I've seen it. Absolutely. Yeah, but a lot of girls know. So ahead of time, what they do is they put on their wig like Lil Nas did, put on his little wig, show up for the gig, and got hired. Billy Malloy said maybe him being so out there will help the straight people be more okay with the basic gays. Yeah, I think everything in expression. No, I get it. Everything in expression will eventually lead to somebody else expressing themselves like that. But see, like,
but I don't think that will help straight people be okay with gays.
No, I think more of a real, to me, someone that really does make a difference and a lot of people love. I've been watching Pablo Vittar from day one, and Pablo Vittar was from day one. This is me. And he is the #1 recording artist in Brazil because he came out and was signed by Sony as a drag queen singer. Mm-hmm. She never changed who she was from very day one.
But remember, U.S. is way uptight.
Right, U.S. is way uptight compared to everybody else.
They're losing it. Okay.
But that's what we need to see what other people are doing so we can see. Look,
yeah,
it's been done. It's not like it's something. Oh, people need to come out when they need to come out. Yes, I agree with that. But also be yourself from day one. It's very important for you to be yourself because people fought and their lives were given just so we could be ourselves, and then we're not being ourselves. just to make sure we get that record deal, and then later showing up as ourselves.
Yeah.
Dwayne Schonhausen, she remained herself because the younger generation has lost values and being ignorant, stupid, violating, robbing people, bragging about prostitution, and this stuff is normalized. She is only popular due to her label's paid success. It's universally known. Okay. Billy Malloy said almost 60 million YouTube views. He's killing it. He's killing it with the views. He absolutely is. I hope those 60 millions actually pay him.
Turn into sales.
Right, pay him. Although the YouTube views will be some money.
Yeah.
He'll get a check for that.
True.
Oh, if it's not the label company.
Exactly.
Jeffrey Ladre, I have an early day tomorrow. Y'all love you and fam keep pointing. I'll watch the rest of the night. All right, see you, Jeffrey. Have a good night.
Bye.
Billy said, what happened? Billy Malloy, numbers are so manipulated, laugh out loud, but all right. Oops. B. Jamal said, how can we say as he's getting more comfortable with showing that part of his life to the world that he's now showing his true self? Why can't it just be he's coming more into himself? Because I don't think someone comes into himself from one video to another. Like, it just like, so, he just went so far with it that I think he was very comfortable with who he is. I mean, you would normally not do a video that you're just not comfortable doing. I would think you'd be doing a video you're comfortable doing. Yeah, I don't know if he's coming into himself or not. She's white. It's a song. Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. No, she's still Indian. She is. I think she's Cherokee. I think. I'm not sure. Lil Nas X, yes. Willie Ray. Okay, so he was talking about Lil Nas. So I was right about that comment.
Yeah.
So he went too far for me. I'll take piss over devil grinding any day. Okay. So for something, like I said, there were certain things that, not just the coming out, not just the sitting on him. Also, he was with the devil. Like, there's a lot of things that people just didn't get or didn't understand. And he went like, boom, face forward with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much of the intention was to come out. I don't know how his intention, what was it really all true? I would love to hear him explain the video. And let's see, Billy said, oh my God, those 13-year-old girls and the Uber Eats guy. Oh my God, yes, we saw that. We'll talk about that. Cher is Native American and Armenian. That's what it is. Yep, I know she's Native American, but I think she said she was Cherokee. I'm not sure. Anyways, so let's continue. Let's move on. We're gonna go to our final 2 questions of the night because we're getting all so far because this topic was on point today.
Right.
We're gonna go something a little off today. Is your top really a top? What? Ooh. Is your top really a top? What considers your top to be a real top? Huh? What considers your top to be a real top? What makes a top a real top? That he doesn't like to bottom at all?
Right.
So if he's been bottom before, he will never be a real top? Or can a top experience bottoming and still be a top?
I think they can.
Let's see what people are saying. B. Jamal said he has a video with Zach Campbell explaining the video. Oh, good. I'm going to read on it.
Somebody said what?
Right. I love the art, though, too. Ooh, Manny has old receipts on some, well, liars. Ooh!
I have many receipts, but my thing is, I feel like you can be a top if you bottom before, or if you tried it or you experiment when you came out or a long time ago, whatever. But the people that's saying they are while bottoming,
right.
don't say that. Why is it so bad for you to say you're burst?
Like they are themselves bottom shaming. Even who they're with,
or
by saying,
or you keep going out your way saying, "Oh, I don't do that. I don't bottom. Right. I don't do." When I know you have are like for sure.
When I know you have,
so it's like why are you scared to say that?
Right. To me, a top that's really a top is pretty much basically, I am very happy living with the rest of my life with you, topping you. I don't ever want to bottom unless you want me to. Out of love for you, I will do it for you.
I agree.
Not that I want to.
Right.
I will do what I need to do to make you happy.
If you're okay with never bottoming.
Right. And if you're okay
I agree.
with never topping, then we have a great relationship and we can get to it right there. To me, that considers not so much the masculinity of it. I don't think the masculinity has anything to do with it because I think for me, you're masculine no matter what. And then if you have little traits of where you want to dance and get a little gay or be a little sissy sometimes, that's okay. I still know you still a man. You still, this is who you are.
But there's a lot of feminine tops too. So I don't really
there's some feminine tops that are hot, and that gayness almost doesn't look. It's still, if they bring it down when they gotta dick you down and they do it right and they hold you.
all that, but
They hold man. Oh, so you haven't had one of those. That's what it is. Robertson said, what makes a top real top is when you're trying to make him a bottle and she breaks up with you. Oh, bottom and she breaks up with you. Woo, that's true. That's a real top. No, fuck this shit. Bye.
That's true.
You're right.
That's true.
Absolutely. My eye got stuck there for a second. Close. Okay. B. Jamal said, if he's penetrating you that night, then he's your top for that moment.
No.
But he not a top?
No.
He not a top if like
he's your top.
Right.
He's not a
He could
top.
be somebody else's bottom.
Right, exactly.
Uh-huh. Billy Malloy said some claim to be total tops and then Manny's cousins. Oh, then
what?
Manny's
what is
cousin.
That?
Right.
My God.
Right. No, we got what you said, Robert.
Oh my gosh, Billy.
B. Jamal said, the question is, are you okay with your top not being a top all the time? No, that's not the question. The question is, the question is a top, like how real is your top? What was the question again? I forgot. The question was, let me put it out here. Is your top really a top? Like, meaning, has he been a top and has he been a bottom and he just wants to top you? But he has been a bottom and he did like bottoming. That's the real top. Like, the real top would not enjoy bottoming. The real top does not want to bottom. The real top did it because he had to, or did it because he was in a relationship, but didn't do it because he wanted to get topped. That makes a real top. A real top does not want to be topped. A real top does not want to be topped.
And a top is not a top because of who they're with at that moment. To me.
Right.
That doesn't make it top.
Like, if I'm a bottom and you're a top, but tonight I want to top you even though I'm a bottom because you want me, that doesn't make you a bottom.
Or you prefer topping majority of the time, but you still bottom for
now.
Now
I'm a top and no longer a bottom because I suddenly topped you.
Right.
Yes, that's ridiculous. Look, take that. I ain't doing that shit. What do we say? Look, Willie Ray said, if you get penetrated, you are at least versatile. If you don't want to, say you are a bottom. I agree. Head, does that make me a top? Hope not. Right. If you're a bottom and you like head,
I don't believe in top.
That doesn't make you a top. That doesn't make you a top. That makes you a bottom that likes getting dick sucked. Just like a top that likes sucking dick doesn't make them a bottom. A bottom you're an oral top or you're an oral bottom, but you're not. No. That's
okay. I got a situation. I'm not gonna say no names.
No names.
But okay, I was dating one guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was a top, but from what I know, he was, because that's what he presented to me, and
that's what you like.
And a lot of people know I'm feminine, so they play that more masculine role if they're not or not, But that's all I've seen, so I went with it.
Because they know that's how they're gonna get you.
Exactly. So, and then we stopped talking, and then I started communicating with this guy that I talked to before him.
Right.
And he knew of him, that like they knew each other.
And he talked
right. Man, he was like, and he asked me a question. He was like, "So I just don't get it. Like, what would y'all do?"
Oh, because
and I was like, "What do you mean? What we do?"
He knew him.
He was like, "I don't understand how y'all were dating and y'all were both bottoms." And I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, I was so shocked. I was so confused. And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "Oh, well, we used to talk too, but he was always a bottom for me." And I was like, and I was so confused about this because it was the same person,
right?
And that's why I say like people play the part,
right,
for different people.
No.
Because to me, if I never knew that, I would have never expected that because that's not what he presented to me or, you know,
I'm
I'm
happy.
And I'm like, why you couldn't just say you versed? I feel like he had to say he was a top and he don't bottom for me because that's something that he felt like I wanted to hear or I was going to be attracted to more.
And if you know that, then you shouldn't have dated me if you know you were a bottom and you know I only like tops.
Right. And I'm like, what if it worked out? Like, you don't think that would have came out eventually?
Right.
Or, you know, like, you don't...
For me...
Oh, I would have found out?
For me, I'm not so into the versatile thing because I find it so much easier. If this is what you like and this is what I like, and we can, like, don't have to worry about anything else. Like, he don't have to worry about me going trying to top people because he's top, I'm bottom. He ain't got to worry about me trying to go find someone to top because he knows I'm happy with him and I don't have to look for nothing else. He's a top, and I know his interest is not to get bottomed.
That's how
I mean, not to get topped. Yeah. So I ain't got to worry about somebody trying to find him and top him. I got to worry about the little bottom girls.
But I feel like if you are versed, you need to be with somebody that's fully versed.
Right.
Like I don't like I'm verse top and you would.
But now you got to worry about like now you got to worry about the top and the bottom.
Exactly.
We ain't got to worry about that shit. Bitch,
period.
Get it right. Let me tell you. Okay, here we go. I'm happily versed, but I top 99% of the time. Wait, what? Your verse, you got to be 50-50, not 99%. Explain that.
Why do people say I'm verse top or verse bottom?
Right,
because that's something
you're versatile. If you like
like
to be bottom and you like to be top, then you versatile, period. There's no top versatile because you mostly like to top. How do you do that?
But if you verse top, do you compare? Do you add up like how many times contrasted and how many times you bottom? Like
no, today's day 49. I can only top one more time because then I got to do my 50 bottoms. Right. You know what I mean? Like how you verse? You only
I haven't bottom in 2 weeks,
so you just verse. Okay, let's get at it. Come on, we look.
Girl,
Spicy and Saucy right here. What's about J setting 2? What about J setting 2? Oh my God, Gabe. No. And Gabe said top. Oh, what about a J setting top? Right, a J setting top. Look, if you a top period, you a top period. My boy is masculine as shit. And if he want a J set, do cartwheels, be in drag, he is masculine as shit. He's gonna look just as masculine doing drag, just as masculine doing his J setting, which he does. And half these bitches be trying to find my man because he's a man, okay, and he's a top. So I ain't got a problem with it. Y'all other girls, problems with J setting, with all this other stuff, are missing out on a good top out there to get you straight, okay? I ain't got those issues. That's why I'm already eloped. All right, let's go. B. Jamal said, bitch, even Noah flipped Wade after time. Oh. Let me take a sip.
Watch that DVD tonight.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good show. B. Jamal said, and that's fine. It is. I don't believe in tops and bottoms. What do you believe in? You don't believe in tops and bottoms?
That sounds like a verse.
That sounds like a verse. You better get you.
That's because you like either. You like
your verse.
It doesn't matter.
Why don't you say I don't believe in tops? No, I don't believe in. Wait.
You believe that if somebody comes to you and say I'm a bottom and I'm not topping.
You believe 99% of it. You just said it. B. Jamal said, child, the foolishness. Right. Willie Ray said, if you fuck me first, I'm the bottom bitch. Oh. So it depends who gets fucked first. Okay.
No, that's how that works?
Well, I guess so. Like if you in a relationship, if you really get to know each other for the first time and your first hookup,
see what they gonna go to first.
I get that. If you the bottom the first time, then we already know right away what it is, who wants what.
But every once in a while, he gonna want something else.
Although, if you're versatile, that night you can be feeling a little bottom. That night you could be feeling that little top. Exactly. So if you're versatile, you could
like bisexual.
And your first one, boom, could be the top. But then you know, okay, he gonna be my top. And I think if I fuck with him, he's gonna be the top. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Based on your first time, I think that does kind of explain it. You're right about that. Dwayne said, no, you didn't read the whole comment. What was the whole comment? Let me go back to Dwayne. God, we can't stop the labeling. I don't believe in tops and bottoms. Oh, because you don't believe on the labeling, tops and bottom. Well, guess what? I believe in labeling. I like to label my drawers. I like to label all my candies and stuff. I like to label my categories because I don't want to be mistaken about what the hell I'm putting in my mouth. In the same sense, when it comes to a man, I don't want to be mistaken.
And he also said, people say he a top until they come to him. I don't think you can speak that on everybody.
What?
Right, because he says he dicks them down.
I don't care how big it is, how good you is, how good you look. Like, if you a bottom and that's what you like and that's what you prefer, you're gonna be that, or vice versa. Like, I don't think somebody gonna make you change because of what you got, what you like. That's not what you like.
Yep. Let's go on to the last topic of the night, since we're talking about tops and bottoms. Can a top and a bottom, or girl and boy, be friends with no sex? What if they are attracted to each other? Do you have some top friends that are strictly tops?
No.
No? All your friends are bottoms? Little bottom ladies?
Do I have? I don't think so.
Byron, do you have any bottom friends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You've got to have some top friends. Yeah, Gabe's some top friends.
I know.
He can't bottom. Who else? Oh, Billy? Billy the top? Billy the top?
Girl.
No.
I think it's just Gabe.
No, they got some other ones. No, Jarrell. You met Jarrell. Well, you're not a friend, I guess.
Yeah.
Jarrell. Some of our friends are, I think, are.
Yeah, y'all know more than me.
I don't know.
I don't really.
They're kind of very versatile. Our friends.
With people like that.
Our friends are very confusing to me. Like AJ, Devonta, all of them. I always trying to figure out. Like, okay, I think they're all pretty versatile.
I don't know them like that, but to me, I wouldn't say they would be top. I would consider them top.
See, they say
friends.
versatility is a plus. Versatility to me gives so much more issues.
Yeah.
Like, it's an added issue. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but it's still it works.
It's like bisexuality and versatile, right?
I feel like it's no confusion. It's no, like, even if you verse, like, who's on bottom tonight? Like, it's nothing of that. Like, it's just, for me, it's just like, it's the same thing. Like, we gonna do, we gonna
and
do.
baby, you know what you're gonna do. Be like, baby, how you doing? Baby, you ready for me?
Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Ain't no.
They don't figure it out. No sit here suddenly and you both turn around the other way.
Exactly.
No, that shit.
Exactly.
Right. You know what I'm talking about, girl.
Like, no, we did it last week. It was me. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right. No, we ain't counting all that shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So now, what happens if two people though, like good friends, and you say they talk, but like no, like they were attracted to each other, but he knows you have a relationship now, but they're your bottom friends. And they're friends with your top.
Say it again. Like if they.
So let's say 5 tops and 6 bottoms, and they all really good friends. Do you think they can exist like that without any of them fucking each other?
No.
Can any of them? Can they exist without fucking each other?
If they're not physically what one is attracted to, yes. But if they're
Even so.
I feel like that's too big of a group, and it's not a lot of people that think like us, I would say. So it's that
more
going to be 5 and 6 is in the gay world. I feel like that's very rare for them not to. The gays
They're gonna fuck each other.
Yeah,
some are gonna fuck.
The gays are nasty, and they don't think like that. A lot of people don't think so. I would say 1 or 2 people might feel like that, and might can continue to be just friends out of that group. But I don't feel like it's not going to be more than that.
So, question: How comfortable do you feel your top going out or hanging out with his bottom friends?
I wouldn't have no issue with that.
How much?
The bitch is not me.
No, but what about the how close do you allow the bottom to get to your man, your top?
How close?
Like what if they're like, he's my friend. I love he's my black baby.
anyway, that's just not like that.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
Or like if they're talking and stuff and be like, oh, but you give it down real good.
They're gonna be on the bottom like the floor.
Right?
No.
Like some people do get extra.
They do.
And I like
they do.
We've
But that's just
They do.
trying to get your man if she's doing all that.
That's true.
But there's always those friends that
or want to post pictures and stuff, you know.
Yeah, right.
And feel cute, like they got like they got cute friends or cute boys, and
but you know, so there's always someone. There's always someone.
Then you got to think of the friendship at that point,
right?
No.
And there's always those girls that smile at you, give a hug to your man, and then walk away.
Because if I had top friend, I would be like, I wouldn't be like
how
that.
Hey Byron, how are you, Manny? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And then you like, wait, you waved at me like my man and walked away. No, right. Ooh, we got them comments coming in. Hold on. Hold on. Huh?
Where does Dwayne live?
Oh, somewhere close by. Why?
Look at his comments.
Top, bottom, and verse is a preference. I think he's in Texas. To me, it's bad of what you do majority of the time when bending the rules every now and then. Top and bottom and verse is a preference. To me, it's based off of what you do majority of the time with bending the rules every now and then. Right. It's based on what you do all the time.
No.
But what if you're 100% of the time or 99% of the time bottom and 1% of the time, top? Does that make you verse?
The reason,
or are you mainly one thing?
No, but there are people who like that though.
What?
Where you can be that, you can be versatile, but when you have that itch to do that, then you need to be that 1% of that itch that I need to have that done.
So are you right? So would you consider that somebody versatile or pretty much a top?
First.
For lack of a better choice of a label, then yeah.
What?
Which one?
You would have to call them a verse then.
I agree.
Because there's no other label to put on it.
I agree.
We just do what we do.
I agree.
So
but
if
you
try
said
to force me to put a label on it,
no.
you will have to put a say verse.
Okay. So then you're not vegan if you eat 99% of the time vegan food and then one day you're suddenly not vegan anymore.
Exactly. No.
You're still a vegan if you most of the time 99% of the time you eat vegan food, but one day you eat chicken, you're not suddenly versatile.
Right. No.
Eating.
I said, but if you're forcing me to put a label on it, then
you said verse.
Right.
But that'll make you vegan though.
But he's still
vegan,
top.
you don't eat meat.
If he's topping 99% of the time, and then it's just that 1%, then yeah. And if you want to make somebody put a label on it, then okay. If you want to call him a verse because he's taking a dick for that one time,
but you still take
but you're saying for the one time. I'm talking. What would you be considered
verse
generally?
No. I think if you top it 99% of the time and you want to get top maybe 3 times out of those 12 months, you're still top.
That's like I know you said verse.
No, I said if you're forcing me to put a label on it,
I'm not. I'm saying
you're making
no.
verse.
But it's a difference.
No, you're not getting it.
No, I get what you're saying.
No, I'm not forcing you
to put a label on
it.
No, I'm not forcing you to put a label on the one act. I'm telling you, what are you in general then?
Then in general, he would be a top.
That was my question.
But is that 1% you doing it just to please like your partner, or is that because every once in a while you get the urge to like you want to?
Every once in a while you get the urge to take some ass.
Yeah, and I think if you have the urge, if you have the urge, then you do like it. You do like it.
I agree.
I think if you really don't like it and don't need it, and now if you're doing it because you did it for someone because they wanted to, and it was somebody you were dating and you were in a relationship with, that's different.
Yeah, no.
But if you get the urge to, no matter how many times, no, if it's one time, you get the urge to. I mean, you enjoy it, you like it,
right?
And you want to continuously to do it.
Burger King all the time,
right?
But that one time out of the year, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get that fillet of fish,
right?
And the next year, you're gonna want that fillet of fish again.
But you were craving it. So you wanted it.
Right. And the next year, you're gonna crave it again.
To me, that's also. I agree.
My thing is at that point is then you better be prepared to be McDonald's.
Right.
When I come for the fish, it's ready.
That's what we were saying from the beginning. So we said from the beginning. To me, a top does not want it. Does not crave it.
I agree.
That's a top. A top doesn't want it.
Thank you.
A bottom doesn't want to top. They can. We all could.
Yeah.
Like we could eat
we all
something.
bottom or top.
Right.
Okay, but what I just
It's
pointed
just
out,
not
also
what
the
we
same
prefer
thing
to
with
do.
the top.
Exactly.
The top he wants to top all the time. He wants to be at Burger King, but every once in a while he wants to go to McDonald's.
No, you a verse.
Then
So
you're
that's why-
reverse.
You a verse.
No, that's why I said you can bend the rules.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's
If you put the
I'm a
labels on it,
bending
then-
top.
yeah,
You're bending over.
No, but the difference was whether he wanted it or was doing it because
To please his
to
partner.
please his partner.
I agree.
That was the difference.
Yeah.
My thought process is
But I-
we gotta be both need to be on the same page that you do want that.
Oh,
So
no,
therefore
no.
you can come together.
Okay, so if you both wanted it, then you're
Right.
verse.
Even when you think,
Like if you really wanted it. If you didn't want it and it was like you're pleasing that person for it, then
But
that's-
that means your
doesn't make
partner is verse too, because you know, like you know your partner don't want to do it, but if you're doing it just for your partner, I mean your partner want it every once in a while
Right.
too.
Right, their verse.
Right.
And you might just not be, and you might just be doing it for them, but you don't want to.
Right.
That's where
'Cause that
the
can happen.
whole verse top and verse bottom came in. Where
How many times you do it?
Yeah, I mean I top majority of the time, but every now and then I may bottom, or every now and I'm a bottom most of the time, but every now and then I want I'll top.
Right.
So that's what like the verse top and the verse bottom, because it's like you're not fully this and you're not fully that.
Right.
I mean that's versatile, but this is my purpose. This is what I'm gonna do. You know,
I've tried that. It does not
98%
work.
of the time, and then maybe 2% of the time.
I just find it easier. Like I think it's easier when people know what they want.
From the
It's just
start.
so much easier from the start.
But you
Like-
know, if you both talk the conversation, you know.
No, you think you know.
No.
No, you many times you can find somebody top you 500 times and find out that they've been bottomed by 20 people because they want to just be your top.
Factual.
You know what I mean? They like you
That's
just for
so
that,
cool.
but then they bottom everywhere else, and then you
Exactly.
gotta worry about the. You know what? He's cheating because he doesn't want me to top him because I'm not his top type, but somebody else might be, and then they're getting topped everywhere else.
Some people only bottom for somebody that's more masculine.
For me,
You said he in Florida, not Texas.
Oh,
for me,
Florida.
we have that conversation that we want that from each other.
And Dwayne says, God, can we stop the labeling? No, look, labeling pretty much to me is really identifying yourself. Because honestly, what do you say? I'm a dick pleaser. I'm a ass pleaser. I like to fuck ass. I like to look, you have the only reason I think labels are there for within our community, it's important because there are
You don't want to waste time.
right. It's
You
a
wanna
lot.
know what you're
Look,
compatible with.
the only reason straight people don't have to deal with it is because they fuck pussy and pussy gets fucked. That's basically it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Period.
They don't have to issue with that.
Period.
That's the only reason. So if you have an issue with the labels, look, that's on you. You still gotta say what you like to do, what you don't like to do. I want to fuck you, or you want to fuck me. Well, you just labeled yourself as the fucker and the fucky. So like it or not, that's a label.
Because you like both. So if you get somebody that only likes one, it's going to be an issue, and you're
Right.
going to want that label
Right.
because you're going to have an issue later down the
you
road.
need to know.
Exactly.
I can fuck and I can get fucked. So you just labeled yourself the fucker and the fucky. Period. It's like
And then I don't need you. I got
Right.
myself all covered.
right. Thank you. Robertson says, "What you think could be a bigger? What you think could be bigger?
A bigger disaster.
Oh, what do you think would be a bigger disaster? 2 bottoms boyfriends or 2 tops boyfriends?
It's insane.
It's the same because either way, I think eventually someone's gonna be seeking that other. They
I
will. It will. No matter what, you're gonna want to make yourself happy. So you will want to reach that other person that is something else.
That's when an open relationship comes in.
That's where the
Yeah,
open relationship
exactly.
comes in. Exactly. That's why Gabe and I are so happy.
One third
We know
party.
exactly where we are, and those people that find themselves and find that one that is perfect where you're at, don't need nobody else, don't need to be versatile. Oh, I didn't get dick last night. Well, I got it last time. Well, now it's your turn to do. Well, no, I want it. Well,
I got
need it
time
more.
for that.
Well, I got prep. Well, I got prep too. I ain't got to deal with none of that bullshit. It's done. Look, if you want to make your life easier, I suggest you pick a label.
Period.
Flip-flop.
Dwayne again said wrong. Dwayne loves to say wrong. Dwayne said, read the rest of the comment. I did. Really said, here we go. It's switching up. It's going way up here again. Oh my God, when it goes. I got top 2 times to keep my status. To keep what status? The versatile status? Okay. B. Jamal said, child, the foolishness, right? Will Ray said, if you fuck me first, I'm the bottom bitch. Oh, we did have that one. Okay.
We did.
No, you didn't read the whole comment. Yes, I did.
We
You
read that
said,
too.
was it again?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm a
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
Lay me down, laugh out loud, nice and slow. I was, oh. Come on, nice and so. Gabriel said, majority of my friends say that they are versed, but I know they get digged down on a regular. Look, I know that too. I know some of these girls. I live in an area that is 99% bottoms. Is that Atlanta? Is that Atlanta?
Florida.
Is that,
Florida. What would you?
Is that DC?
Yeah, DC and Atlanta. I thought that's where you were. When he said, what would you suggest I do? I gotta get a nut so I top. But if someone steps up to the plate, then bring it. Okay, so you're versatile. You like getting topped. So the only reason you top is because right now you ain't got the selection. Gotcha.
Exactly.
What?
I agree with him 100%.
Right, but
So you settling. You settling.
so Gabe,
You settling with
if
top
you in a
hat?
city where
Don't
nobody
you know?
wants to bottom, are you just gonna
Are you
go
gonna-
get topped?
Girl, they better go somewhere.
You're gonna move somewhere, right? That's I would be the same. I'd be like,
No.
the fuck this? I'm gonna
That
find
means everybody
somebody.
gonna make you do something that you don't really want. No,
Right.
no.
Bitch,
Them hoes giving in even though they don't want to talk about it.
Ooh,
Exactly.
girl.
That's you
No,
something
like,
you
look,
like. It
of
ain't because
course.
it's 99%.
It's called boundaries. Well, you ain't got none. All right, here we go. I have been surprised. I was getting the D, then he flipped over for me to stab him, and I was like, what the hell? I don't know what to do now. Look, I would have pulled that fake dildo. I got a fake dildo right in here real quick. You need a top? Yeah, bam. You take it over there. In the meantime, suck my dick. Look.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, I'm not like, if you don't want to, why you gonna be forced to do it?
Exactly.
Especially if you turn around and that ass, you a top and that ass ain't clean. Fuck that shit. I'm not going down there. Dwayne said lies. Will Ray said, oh no, you don't need to do too much now, bitch. Laugh out loud. But it's my man's responsibility to check it. I said what I said. Check what? Your ass? What you gotta check? I don't know what is this speaking, but they are so right. What? Oh, EK about the verse? Yeah. Yeah, EK about the verse. You need to go ahead. Look, there's your verse right there. There's your verse. Now you gotta get it. Now you gonna get it, Gabriel. I sure do. All right. Dwayne said men now get pegged by women. They do, but that look, the woman ain't gotta worry.
That's a whole new
It's-
thing right there.
But
That's
it's
a whole nother
different.
situation, yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
They
They've been
are
doing that.
still the woman. They are still the woman. That doesn't change that. The difference within two men is how men see each other. You see what I'm saying? Like that
He
is
like it because a
because
woman's
it's
doing that.
associated masculinity. But it's associated. Yeah, and she's not a man. And she's not a man.
And her titties still bouncing.
And her titty's still bouncing.
Right. On his back.
Yep, on his back. And she feels he knows that's a woman behind him. He's another woman is turning him on. The fact that a woman's there is turning him on.
So do we
And
think,
she still can stop me and he can do her.
Yeah.
do we think at some point in time
He might like it, but he might not come
curiosity
from
will
it.
get the better of him to like, what does it really feel like to be an
No.
actual man?
No, unless he's attracted
A
to men.
part of me feel that way too.
No.
Yeah.
No, unless he's attracted to men. He has to be attracted to a man.
That mental and physical attraction.
He has to be attracted to a man.
Men are not necessarily mental. Women are more emotional and mental. Men,
Right.
It might
Right.
be. It might
So
be
the
a drunk
physical, they're
night.
getting it fulfilled. They don't need to know they're with a
Right.
man. That I don't think you still automatically, because like that's like you telling me, look, go ahead and put on, like, you don't have to do it, but can you fist me please? Like, even though like
oh no, that's never going.
That's a whole nother
well,
situation.
nah, well, you can't say
That's
that
like
when
a
you just said
level
what you
up,
said.
That's a hell no.
But that's why I also think that straight men that like that would be more attracted to a trans woman because they
I
still
can see
get that femininity
Yeah.
side of it. They still get the boobs. They make
Yeah.
dick in
Well,
their
that's-
ass.
Right.
But it's also the presence of a woman having sex with them.
Right. And
Then
still,
a fucking
everything's
man
real.
and still men are
no
not
deal
comfortable
now.
with that either.
Right.
No
Still,
strap
there are
on.
men that are not
Yeah.
comfortable with that either. So, Willie Ray said, check his friend for doing too much. Ooh, sex is sex. Whoop.
Is that
Sex
not
is
coming on?
sex, but what?
You're not
No, I think he ended up like getting off work because he was actually at the barber, so he might have forgot. Willie Ray, this totally left, right? It sure did. So with that said, let's finish it up. Are you versatile now?
Yeah.
You still bottom? Your man still the top? Make sure.
All the time.
What he say?
24/7.
Right.
Damn right,
24/7.
Babe.
He been up for me.
babe. Babe, you ready? Babe, you ready for this dick?
Oh shit.
You ready for this dick?
gotta do this in my relationship. It's just what we gotta do.
Well, I'm not. What you gonna do?
That's fine with me too.
There you go. Come on, look.
Let's work it out.
No issues here. Let's work you gotta do, and I'm already clean. Let's go. Because it's time. Society has dictated how men live, period.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Hypermasculinity.
Yeah.
What is hypermasculinity?
When masculinity becomes toxic and it has an effect on the social aspects of the presence of just being a man. Like, a man has to
Be masculine.
be masculine. A man has to not show emotions. A man has to
Right.
always be strong.
The head of the household, the man.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Certain things show weakness. So if you're not showing that strength and you're showing weakness, you're not a man.
Right.
Or a
That's-
top. People say that about a top too.
Yeah,
But honestly,
they do
look,
relate that to being.
At the end of the day too, I think that's why like we have to like we gotta stop making everything so complicated. And I think we make it very complicated. Look, at the end of the day, we have testosterone. Women have estrogen. They're softer. Softness tells you right there, softer people. You gotta be more gentle with them. Their skin is softer. They're also make babies. They're more fragile. We are more tougher. That is all part of masculinity without having to say about your traits. Let's say, well, you gotta do. It's different when you're talking about you gotta not cry. You gotta not this. That's different than what you're masculine, but your masculinity is because you have more testosterone. You're stronger. You're built stronger. Your bones are not as softer. Your skin is not. You're tougher skin. You have tougher. So that explains why masculinity became us, because you're naturally tougher. You're naturally softer.
But it became part of social norms
But
as well.
because of other then the norms of also calling things out that are not masculine. Like, who said crying had anything to do with softer? Like, people associated that with being softer, crying. And it's like,
Showing
no,
emotions.
you're still a woman, you're still a man, and you both have the same type of feelings. Feelings are feelings. You're both going to probably cry for the same thing. If somebody dies, guess what? You're both going to cry for the same thing. It doesn't make you any more tougher than the other person. But people
Makes you
associated said, no, women cry, men don't.
Just makes you human.
That's the toxic part of it. Not the fact that you definitely are masculine. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be tougher. And that's how you are. And that's how you're built. And women are going to be softer and going to be more delicate. And that's how they're built. That's the real life of how things. We've made everything so complicated in the sense of like, oh, you shouldn't cry. Oh, you should pick up the trash. Oh, you should do this. Oh, women do the cleaning. Women do that. That's not have anything to do with like us as human beings. It's us commanding and ruling and making our own little.
But to me, that also plays a big part into just even like heterosexual relationships.
Yeah,
where
in relationships.
men aren't emotionally available to women, which in turn they're not emotionally available to their kids either.
Absolutely.
Right.
And
again, it has nothing to do with the masculinity or the femininity because you're still soft and you're still strong.
It's more the social.
But it's the
aspect
social.
of
Yep.
it,
Yep.
Just like
that you
men,
grow up learning.
Men who say they don't wipe their butt because that's gay.
Right.
Or they won't even go for a prostate exam for that.
Right, because
That's
they go to
just bad.
their finger
That
bang.
ain't even got nothing
Right.
to do
They
with
don't
no.
wipe their butts because of
That's
Yeah,
just
because
nasty.
they say it's too gay. Like they'll
That's
wash it.
nasty.
They'll
No
wash
matter
it.
what. Girl
They won't touch
or
their
man,
butts.
that's
Yeah.
nasty as fuck.
It was a whole art.
Look, let me tell you. Oh, wait a minute. I think our person's getting ready to log on. So everybody, we got our person for the day.